Hey guys, Joe here. Today we're going to be tearing into a 1959 Porsche 356A crankshaft. Um, we're going to be tearing all the rods off today and hopefully pulling off these gears. And then I'm going to mic everything and see where the crankshaft's at and if it needs to be reground or polished. So, all right, let's dig in. Well, we got the connecting rods off and they were definitely really tight. I think they used some Loctite on there to keep them from falling off. Well, it worked. I had to put quite a bit of torque on it all the way down the thread, but they came off. Definitely, there's some wear, pretty decent wear actually. I've seen worse, but I'm interested to measure the crank, the main journals here, the connecting, and see how they are. So we'll take this gear off and then we will measure all of it. And we'll see where this crank stands and if it needs to be polished or reground. I was able to get the retaining clip off. It fits right in here, just like a Volkswagen. This is almost identical to a Volkswagen. I'm actually curious to see putting these gears up compared to a Volkswagen because I have some extra, just seeing how they compare. But I would say they're almost identical, even to size. Well, they are, because this is actually a tool designed for Volkswagens. So it's gotta be the exact same, but that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna torque this down and pull these guys off, and then we'll be able to take this bearing off and measure everything. Normally I like to have a big drill to do this, but this is all I have. I have a little impact. We'll see how it does. Okay. Let's see. I like to put some lube on this. These threads get pretty eaten up. There we go. It's off. And there we go. All right, so here's a Volkswagen gear. And then there's your distributor and your fuel pump gear. Here's a Volkswagen, and here is the Porsche. Okay, they are a little different. No? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. If Porsche used the exact same one, that would be hilarious. Okay, I'm seeing some differences. Biggest difference is the width of the gearing between this, the Volkswagen, Porsche. And this is your gear. Okay, let's pull this guy off here. This is your main bearing, number 3. Clean it up, check it out. Wow, that's not bad. Not bad. Let's see if this. Some of the other bearings have some numbers stamped on them. This one did right there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some resemblance of some markings there. So, all right, next up, we're gonna measure the crank. I'm gonna use a micrometer, one of these guys on it, and I will measure all the journals and see if they're in spec. So I measured the crankshaft, and turns out that it is surprisingly original for the year. It's on its first reground, which is 10 thousandths or 0.25 millimeters. So really original. I was expecting maybe second or third reground, but turns out it's not. And then to top it off, it is in perfect serviceable limit of that first reground. So basically it was just reground. So I can put new bearings on it and it should work perfect. That's gonna save me a lot of time and money. So I'm super happy with that. They were all very close to each other. A couple 10 thousandths of each other. And so definitely a low miles engine. So I'm really happy with that. Next up, I gotta measure the case to make sure it's in serviceable limit. Otherwise, I will have to have it line bored. And then that way I can get the exact bearings that I need for it. So super happy I don't have to take this to a machine shop to have it reground or even polished. So just measure that case and then I can order bearings and clean everything up and get it ready to put back together. So be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I appreciate you guys tagging along. I'm learning a lot with this engine. It's very similar to a Volkswagen, but definitely the tolerances are a lot closer, tighter. Definitely more performance engines. So it's really cool to figure this out. Fun fact, the Porsche main journals are smaller than a Volkswagen by 5 millimeters. This is a 50 millimeter journal, and the Volkswagen is a 55. So just pretty similar, but they change it. So pretty cool. All right, appreciate it.